Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Chuck
guys.
and Julie here.
Hey, everybody. So Chuck and I have never done a live before.
So here we go.
Together. This one is going to be perhaps a long one. We
And
have
a tough one.
And a tough one. We have some things that we need to talk about, and we would like help from anybody that might be able to help us. Just to go back a little bit, in 2025, I'm sorry, back that up. In 2005,
when we first moved to town,
we decided to start a business, build a house at the same time. We put together a business plan. Basically, we took 6 months to put everything together. So
we did it right.
Yeah, we did it right. We put the business plan together, sent it to the people that it needed to be sent to. We worked night and day to get Enchanted Memories started. Started with pen and paper, and we have put our heart and soul into this business. 7 days a week. For the first 5 years that we were open, we did it.
Yeah,
we
did.
worked 7 days a week. We ran the store. We tried to make sure everything was done. We tried to keep our customers happy, which we do believe we have done so. 16 years ago. So in that first 5 years, we were in a different location. On the other side of town, waiting for a building to come open on Main Street, on West Main. We knew we had to be in that block, and that's what we had waited for.
Yeah.
So there was a building owner and a business owner that had owned a building for 35 years, and he came to us and asked us if we would be interested in moving downtown and moving into his building. And we were delighted.
Yeah,
we were so thrilled that our time had come and we were able to move downtown, which is the best place in Branson for locally owned businesses. After talking to us just a little bit, he said, "It's yours. We'll be out by November, and you can start moving stuff in." We knew we had to redo the building because it was in an awful way. He had been in there, again, 35 years, and it had never been painted. The walls were like a faded pink. There was metal shelving around the perimeter of the building.
It was in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, it had old asbestos tile in it. In the stock room, it was literally covered in plastic on the ceiling with a lead weight.
To catch the water as the roof leaked.
Yeah,
and,
into buckets.
And run it to a specific area with a lead weight tied on the end of a piece of string to add weight to the visqueen so that it would dry into a bucket.
Yes. So it was dark. It was dingy. It was awful. We had to redo the whole thing, which we took the off season that year to do that. Again, we've put our blood, sweat, and tears into this building and into this business. Our owner that we had for all these years passed away in 2023, and a new man bought the building.
And we believe that it was late in the year 2023, I believe, is when the new building owner bought the building.
You're always a little nervous about, somebody new buying the building. But he assured us that we could stay in the building as long as we wanted.
Yeah. That was with our first meeting with him. He we weren't sure what his intentions were with the building, because, you know, you just never know. New owner comes in, he could want to do the whole thing, just knock it down. You never know. So he did. He assured us that we could stay in the building as long as we wanted to, which was great because we had no intentions of going anywhere. We've been in that building since 2010, so 16 years.
Yeah, this is our 16th
The season of
year
2010 was counted in that. So we're in our 16th year
in that building.
So needless to say, we had a meeting the other day with the building owner, the new building owner.
And he told us in all of 3 minutes that
we have till the end of the year, at which point Enchanted Memories has to move out of 106 West Main Street in Branson, Missouri.
So that he can move his business in. Now, with that being said, in our building, there are 2 separate businesses. If you're looking at our store to the right of us is Cowboy Creed. He's been there as long as we have, actually a year longer, I do believe. Yeah. And he's retiring. He's at that age. He's retiring at the end of the year. So that leaves that side open. I'm only 55 years old. I've got a lot of years left to work.
Then I'm 62, so I don't have that many more, but I mean, I still have a lot of life left to give to our store and what we do. I have no intentions of retiring anytime soon either. So yeah, we were hoping that, at the end of the year, at the end of this year, once, Cowboy Creed retired and moved out, we were going to talk to the building owner and see about taking the other side over and and expand Enchanted Memories so we would have both sides. However, the building owner has different plans. He wants to move his businesses. He has 2 businesses here in town, I believe, and he wants, instead of consolidating them and moving to one side, which would be it would be a great thing to do. It would be the right thing to do to kind of consolidate his a little bit. The store is plenty big enough to accommodate his businesses, but he wants both sides of that building. So
the problem is that we can't tell you how. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, then.
I'm not a crier. I don't generally do this. But this is our livelihood. We have put every ounce of energy that we have had in the last 21 years into this business. You never stop. You know, when you're a business owner, you work all the time. And I'm so sorry. And it's our retirement. We don't have a 401k. We don't have retirement. That business is our retirement. And we never planned on going anywhere, just staying right there where we are. We went through COVID and we went through so much personally, obviously, and COVID, and then the revitalization construction of downtown, where we may as well have been closed for 6 months while they did our revitalization, which looks fantastic. Honestly thinking that we would be there for many more years. Our customers were so blessed with so many repeat customers that come and see us every time they come to town. People that are like family now.
Yeah, literally like family. We've known them for a lot of years. They come back year after year. Bless their heart.
We
just to shop
appreciate them
with us.
so much.
We do.
And like I said, they're like family. We even had a man whose girlfriend at the time loved our store so much that he proposed to her
In our store.
in our store. So exciting. There's been so many exciting times, and we have given it our all.
And this is in no way, shape, or form going to be the end of Enchanted Memories. We are strong believers in you just have to have faith that the Lord will see us through this. And we know wholeheartedly that He will. It doesn't make it any easier at the moment. It's tough. It is like a punch in the gut when you've worked so hard and put so much of your life into a building
and into
a business.
To
grow the business.
Basically, Branson is funny. Branson has certain places that locally owned businesses will survive. Our block on Main Street is the one. That's where, if you are a locally owned businesses in Branson, that's your best spot.
It literally is one block. You can go on Commercial, and it just
starts
doesn't
to
have,
die down.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect.
No.
You go down the hill on the other side of Commercial on Main Street towards the landing. It's the same thing. It doesn't. Businesses come and go all the time.
We need to have the walking traffic.
Yeah.
And the only other places in Branson besides our block on West Main is the Landing, which centers around franchise businesses, as everybody knows, and Tanger Outlet, which is also franchise businesses. It's not for businesses like ours. This is where we need to be.
Yeah.
And the walking traffic, again, is a must.
Just because of what we do.
We understand that the new building owner, we understand that is his right. He owns the building. Truthfully, he can do whatever he wants to do with the building. Mm-hmm. However,
it doesn't make it right. He just has the right to do with it what he wants. It's just, you would think that another human being would have a little bit more compassion. And
we don't really know him, and he doesn't know us.
Try to accommodate us, and maybe just downsize his business just a little bit, or just put one of his businesses in next door and keep the other one where it's at, or move his other one to a different location if he's paying too much rent where he's at. Anything at all that would help us stay where we are at. I don't know. It's just,
it's like being evicted from your home. Whenever you have paid your mortgage every month. And like, we built our house the same time we were building, Enchanted Memories. I can't imagine somebody walking up to our door and saying, like, we know you've paid your mortgage every month for all of these years, but, and maintained, but we think you should go.
Yeah.
We think that
you have to go now.
Yeah. And that's what it feels like. There are times throughout the year where we are working in Enchanted Memories in some capacity more than we enjoy our home. That's what it feels like. It feels like we're being evicted from our home. And with that being said, again, it's our livelihood. Both of us, we own this business. We've been, more than happy, where we are. it's just the 3 minutes that he took with us on Monday has taken this long to for us to comprehend and for us to process what he told us in 3 minutes.
It was a shock to the system, and it was like a punch in the gut.
I was speechless, and that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
I was absolutely speechless, and I didn't know what to say.
So in a case like that, it's best to walk away and clear your mind a little bit more, so that you don't fly off the handle and say something that you may regret later. And we don't hold any animosity to the building owner. We just we want
a little compassion.
Yeah, a little more respect and a little more compassion.
For this business that was built from.
Yeah. And we want him to be more of a man of his word after meeting with him the very first time when he said we could stay in that building as long as we wanted to. Well, we still want to, we still want to stay in that building. So
it's our baby. It's just our baby. We created it. We gave birth to it.
Yeah.
And we've raised her, and
for 21 years.
It's really heartbreaking, and we need your support. If you could, the more that you interact on these Facebook posts, the more the post is shared, the more that you like it, the more that you comment on it, the more that you share. Please share this live. Never know who may see it and who may maybe own another building downtown.
And if any of our Branson friends that are watching, if you do know a building owner that owns a building on that first block of West Main Street there by Dick's 5 and 10, we need a building.
We need your help.
Yeah, we need your help. And we don't ask for help.
Never.
We're very self-sufficient. But any of you that know us know that we're not going to take anything lying down either.
And we can. It's our life. It's our
livelihood. So we'll go down fighting. I guess that's probably not the wrong word because we're not going down. Enchanted Memories is not going anywhere other than changing locations maybe. But we have to make sure in our new location is just as good, if not better, than the location that we're at. It's imperative.
It's devastating. It's just devastating. And, it's hard enough being a small business. A mom and pop, but we have fought it all the way, even to the naysayers. We proved them wrong, and we had knew for this year in January during the off season we always revamp. We move things around. We bring new merchandise in, new lines. It's what you have to do, especially when you are blessed with so many repeats. They don't want to walk into the same thing every time they come to town to shop. And we make sure that every year it has a new look. So I'm sorry.
Anyway, we had big plans for this year as well. Say this has put a wrench in those plans is an understatement.
We were getting ready. We needed a little break after the end of the year, so we decided to take a couple of weeks and regroup, get our batteries charged back up and get down there and get to working on the building and the new floor plan, and we've ordered new lines, new items, and everything obviously is centered around 106 West Main. But those of you that know us know that we won't just lay down and play dead. We can't.
Yeah.
Like, what will we have? We won't have anything.
Yeah. So we're going to fight. We'll do whatever we can to maintain our business where it is at right now.
We have to. That's why we're reaching out to you.
Yeah. So
anybody that can help.
Obviously, the more you react to this video and share it, it changes the algorithm and pushes this video out to more and more people. And the more people that watch it, the more people we have on our side for the battle ahead. So, I mean, legally, obviously, there's nothing we can do. Can't take the building owner to court and say, you know, we're not going to move out and blah, blah, blah. It's his building. He has every right to do it. It's just not right what he's doing.
You know, we even help rescue animals through our store. We have a whole room that's dedicated to animal rescue. A portion of the proceeds from our rescue room go to
animal rescue.
Animals in need,
yeah,
basically.
In need,
you know, that's an important part of who we are. We rescue animals, and that has helped us do that. I don't know if anything that you can do to help. You know, if you share this, I mean, maybe a friend of a friend knows something that we don't, or has some sort of wonderful idea, or we do have a website. We've had the website since we opened the doors. It's been around a long time, but it's not enough to.
It's not enough to support us.
Right.
Yeah. It's just not. It never has grown to its full potential. So
it's there.
Yeah, it's there. So if this does go through, I guess, and you know, maybe it's time we put more into the website.
I don't know.
It's just, there's so many uncertainties right now that we're just not sure.
We're heartbroken.
Yeah.
Chuck doesn't worry very much. He always says the Lord will provide.
And he will. He will this time too. I feel it in my heart.
But we can't just sit by and let the end of the year come, and we don't have
a backup plan.
Right.
Yeah.
The other night, Tuesday night, after we learned this on Monday, Tuesday night, Chuck was awake all night. He doesn't do that. He just doesn't. He sleeps good. But he was awake, worried, and he doesn't worry much. So anything at all that you guys can do to help us in any way at all, we appreciate our customers and our friends so much. We just need your help. If you can help us in any way.
Any way possible.
The most important thing, I believe, is probably interacting with the video so that it gets in the right algorithm. Sharing this video so that other, people see what the small business is up against.
And I like I said, I don't hold any animosity towards the building owner, but
We just ask for some compassion.
Yeah, I think through his eyes, he's just looking at dollar signs.
True story.
He doesn't look beyond the dollar sign to see the effects of his decisions and how the snowball that he has started rolling himself is going to fester into an extremely large snowball. I don't know. It just a little compassion is what's needed here.
It would mean so much to us,
Yeah,
you know.
Just a little compassion. There's more than enough room in that building next door to house 2 businesses.
And we're gonna miss Nick. You know, we've been next door to him for 16 years.
Yeah.
He moved into his building the year of or the year before we moved into ours, but Nick is ready to retire, and we get it. You know, he's at the age that he can, and we wish him all the best. We just got a whole lot more years to work.
Yeah.
So, I'm so sorry that I have started crying. I just don't do this.
She's not a crier.
No.
It's good for her to get it out, but any of you that know her knows that she's not a crier.
I just don't.
I've known this woman for a long, long time, and I maybe have only seen her cry a handful of times. So
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's heartbreaking. So if this video does make it to the building owner, we just ask that you have a little more compassion. That's, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's,
from just talking about it, you know, in 2025 to where we are now, it was all us, the 2 of us together building this.
Since 2005, not 2020.
No, I'm sorry, 2005. So we have no other options, you know.
We're hard chargers. There's nothing about us that is, you know, just going to lay down and play dead. It's not in our DNA.
And you know, especially after it was told to us that we could stay in the building as long as we wanted.
Yeah.
Well, we still want. We want to keep Enchanted Memories going. We want it to keep going where it is. And just if you get a minute and think of us, just say a prayer that everything falls where it's supposed to fall.
Yeah. Power of prayer is big. So the more prayers that go up, the more power we get behind us. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and I know that. I've seen it firsthand.
So many times.
That we know that the Lord will prevail. We don't know what He has in store for us in our next endeavor here. It just makes it so much easier if we can stay right where we're at. But nonetheless, we will continue on as Enchanted Memories. Just maybe not in the same location. But
we need that location.
Yeah, well, we need that location.
So, just pray. We're going to cut off here real quick because we kind of repeated ourselves, I'm sure, 100 times. So, you guys, our followers, our friends, please share, interact, and pray.
Yeah, pray. That's probably the best thing you can do is pray. And if you know a building owner downtown, that would help too.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
That would help a lot. Yeah. So,
thank you so much for listening and for seeing me cry. And for
being there for us all those years. You guys have supported us for a long time. And don't think it goes unwanted or unappreciated
Unnoticed.
or unnoticed.
We love you guys so much.
Love every one of you from the bottom of our heart. So
appreciate you a lot. We're going to sign off now. Do anything you can do to help. Thank you.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.